So this is my first Madden 17 episode. So.
Wait, did you really cry? You get the pet wrong or what? You can pet his llama. Is that something you can do when you get the skin or something?
Oh my gosh. I didn't know the CPU could do that. No hit stick. so hard. What the? I dove the other way. Okay, but get hurled. On. I got this. How did I not block the dude? Oh crap. Oh, that's barely. Oops. I tried. Todd Gurley.
No.
Oh, I tried to hurdle him. Okay, save the final hurdle for the last dude. Throw a long pass. Oh! High pass. No. Did the wrong thing. What the? I was holding it. That's a high pass. R1, tap circle. No high pass detected. bullet pass. Pow! Oh. That was a stupid idea. Me? Maybe. Maybe like 30 minutes? No. I want to play now. Oh. Oh. Okay, okay. High pass decks. Oh. Let's do a low pass. Okay. Set. You ran into that dude. No, that's the CPU. The white dude is the CPU. That is not me. I am. I can't help the CPU sucks. Oh, I'd been touchdown. Complete a pass. Done. Extra life challenge. Run through the hot spot. Try this again. High but on point. What the fuck? Whoa. Daddy! Went through the hot spot. Daddy. Been touched. Where? Why am I running backwards? Spin! without running through the hot spot. Oh gosh, this is hilarious. Madden. Fill the gap. Gap. And it's filled. Put the ball out of bounds. Out of bounds, at the hot spot. Hot spot. Again, first down. Oops. That was a run play. This is a run play. What? Okay. Okay, is it downloaded? Downloaded.
Probably just leave. I see you later. I salute wake. Cop a new crib. Got some new neighbors. You get this big, they gon' want favors. They gon' want flavors. Probably won't. Hope the Lord save us. Wait for these haters. Hope the Lord save us. Wait from these snakes. Wait from these fakes. Wait, I need breaks. Wait, I need cake. How long can we wait? Come on, better not be the one to doubt us. Cause we've been putting in the hour. We only taking what was ours.
1 minute quarters.
So you better not be the one to doubt
Doubt us.
Cause we gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind. We gon' blow your mind.
Okay, after this 4-minute game, we're gonna play some draft champions.
Thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today we've got a good NFC matchup lined up here between the Washington Redskins and the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway here in Los Angeles. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Now it's 2nd and 7. Now Cousins gives to Jones on the delay. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
That draw play got blown up by the blitz of the defense. Ordinarily, that's exactly what you want. You want them to blitz, and they go past you, and you go past.
Back live, Charles Davis to my right. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Redskin football to begin quarter number 2. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. On third down. Cousins out to the left here to Reed.
Hey, they're probably going to punch it.
Martin, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. Now Austin. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's complete to Ryan Quick. It's a gain of 15 that time. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing, and it keeps you from chasing receivers because you have a specific zone you have to cover. When a receiver's in your zone and he crosses to another one, you got to let your guy know. They got a completion there, but I like the discipline they showed to stay in their proper areas and then make the tackle.
He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. Call it a pickup of 7. So plenty of action on the field. And Larry apparently very brief in his report. Thanks anyway, my man, as we're already set for action. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Now the return man. This is Benny Cunningham. And he nearly broke that for more. But as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. They'll try and start the drive with Gurley. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Tackle made that time by Chris Baker.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own.
Back now in Los Angeles as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. Goff now to throw. And some room to roam now. And he will find his man. It's Kenny Brand. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. On 1st down, it's Gurley. And he gets it down to the 32. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go.
Again, they run with Gurley. And he's got some space here. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. So it'll be 1st down here after the run.
Here we go.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Tackle made by Perry Riley.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. Goff. And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds.
Not only did they drop what looked like an interception in the end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum.
Incomplete pass on 2nd down. Let's see what the offense draws up here on 3rd. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner. And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic. Now hang on here, timeout called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Here we go now. 3, 19.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And incomplete. An excellent play downfield. Should have been picked.
Okay, now it's time for Draft Champions. Patch? Oh. Well, not draft champions yet. One head to head. No. Eight minutes.
Thanks. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Today we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the New Orleans Saints and the New York Giants.
Ooh.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. Jennings. And he'll maybe get it back to the 25 here on the first play, but no more than that. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down.
Beckham.
Now Manning throwing on second down. So he couldn't find his man there as it falls to the ground.
Odo.
And the offense looking to pick up the first down after the second down incompletion. The Saints with an extra defensive back here on third on the field.
Could they blitz?
Here's Manning to throw. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. A good pickup there, 22. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them.
Nice.
Great way to get the game going.
So the offense has it first and 10.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
They'll get 19 yards there. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
That looked like a common mistake made by the defense. Sometimes there's confusion, right? They're in zone, so you got to make sure your zones are taken care of. But once the quarterback got out of the pocket, they forgot about their zone discipline and staying in the right parts of the field. That allowed for a big play to happen.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
His pass caught at the 4. 5 yards on the pickup, and that is going to set up third and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
That's complete right around the 8. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. They'll go for it. It's Madden. Trying to get it to Beckham, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker.
Seriously?
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they'll throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So second and 10 here.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball, and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. So here we go now, an extra defensive back in there on 3rd and 10. Play action to Spiller. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jason Pierre-Paul coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be 4th down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
This is Harris. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. Here's the Giant offense now as they get ready to take over here. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better. Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll bring up second down. Good throw, good catch, and the post route successful for the offense.
Really difficult on the defender. He got moved out of the middle of the field and tried to scramble to recover, but it was too late to stop the completion.
Jennings. And he'll They'll get this up only to about the 33. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
On fourth. The Giants call on Brad Wing to punt it away. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. So now on comes the field goal unit. And this will be a, shall we say, a wrap. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And all the gamble fails. It's incomplete. They try to fake field goal. It doesn't work out. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion. Guys are a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went
and now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. And that one got tipped with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's Saints football to begin quarter number 2. They're facing a tough spot, 3rd and 8 here to start things out. Play action. Breeze. Finding time. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. J.T. Thomas with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
That'll be out of bounds, and how... And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
And they'll get him down up past the 15. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
I thought guys that were over 30 weren't supposed to run the football this well in the National Football League. How about that veteran leadership? A big-time run combined with some nice blocking by his offensive line, showing that the ins and outs of being a veteran still has his place in this league. His odometer is not totally turned over yet. On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays. And you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Caught left side, it's Beckham. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it a 2nd down. So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Over the middle here to Donnell. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it. And they insert their dime package, 6 DBs here on 3rd and 6.
Expecting pass all the way. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Bobby Richardson able to run him down for a 15-yard loss, and it'll be 4th down. And they're going to try for the fourth down conversion. Manning in the offense staying put.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Why did he have it in his hands?
To go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right. The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
Defense maybe trying to guess the snap count there, and it costs them 5 yards. After the penalty, it's Ingram. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. And this one a 41-yard attempt.
On every snap, the defense is trying to establish who they are.
Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Well, there's 2 sides here. I guess you could pinpoint and look at the offense and say, oh, man, what a disaster. Hey, the defense, though, they came through.
Preparation's the key to everything, and when you're on the defensive side of the ball and in special teams meetings, you prepare for plays like this, and in this case, they were actually able to win it.
Jennings was the one he was looking for, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down. 2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this time out. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll check in with Larry Ridley for highlights and analysis of our first half of play. Not too many highlights yet, at least in terms of scoring plays, that is.
Yeah, but hang in there. We might get something these last 2 minutes.
A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
That is caught. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts it towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
That is caught. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear.
And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
And he can't corral it. Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone. And now third down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off a drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
They'll try to run now with Jennings. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal. So plenty of action on the field, and never mind, Larry. These two teams apparently anxious to get back at it. And how about this right out of the locker room, an onside kick attempt. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And that's another stop for the defense. Something we've seen all game long. They have been on fire today. No matter what's called by the offense, they've had an answer for it.
Bree's going to throw. And there's a flag on the field. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
Illegal touching. Offense.
They'll come out in the pistol. On play action. Now Breeze. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Now the veteran punter for the Saints, Thomas Morstead, on to punt on 4th down. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the third quarter. There are 0 points on the scoreboard for either side. It'll be interesting to see what adjustments were made. The defenses have obviously been great.
So if you like defense, this is a classic game. This is what you're looking for. But now you're trying to figure out how to gain any type of an advantage on offense. Is it through a big chunk play that they haven't seen before? Or is it just running your regular offense and running it better, trying to create an opportunity?
We'll see which avenue they choose to go down. Out is the Saints offense now as they get ready to take over here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play. It's been a struggle this entire game trying to move the ball on the ground. But every now and then you find a little chink in the armor, and that type of run right there lets them know that they can't stop every single run for almost no gain. Whether they deserve credit or not, the defense is going to take credit for that incompletion because it always feels good when you slow down an offense.
Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now Breeze on 3rd down. Looking for his tight end Fleeter, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense, and what a big-time play there.
That is caught. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the 1st down. Quick pass play there on the slant, Charles. Works out well for the offense.
The offense loves it. The defender hates it. Hard to get through the body of the receiver to get to the football trying to cover a slant.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. And on 2nd and 10 now.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And this is Shepard on the catch. And he's brought down, but not before reaching the 8-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Red zone opportunity.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball up.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Rashad Jennings taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Giants are in for 6. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result. 6 points.
Touchdown. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Ingram again. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
So they're unsuccessful there, hooking up on the pass. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Harris now to return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Here now, time to discuss Odell Beckham Jr. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though,
absolutely,
who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. It's caught by OBJ. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Unable to connect there on the pass play.
I'm not sure we can spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
They do go for it. It's Manning. It's caught. Shepard. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 and enemy territory. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
It's a gain of 14 there.
A really nice read by the offense. They caught the defense not covering the middle of the field, went to the post route, and found the receiver wide open for a nice gain.
To throw is Manning, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll make it 2nd down.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter. Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. He finds Beckham, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants with the football and also the lead as we get set to start quarter number 4. Manning to throw once more. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Simple slant route, and partner, really nice hard throw by the quarterback.
Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver. They were perfectly in sync, and he put it right on him on the inside route.
They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Here, and he's got his man. Beckham, touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Giants add on to their lead. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
Going to put outside.